Alright, welcome to Criticism. I'm your host, Psycho Bob, and today we're reviewing Ted. Okay, so Ted is about a teddy bear who comes to life. Now let's just go back to where it all began. When a boy named Johnny was 8 years old, he didn't have any friends. So one year for Christmas, he got a teddy bear, and he named him Teddy. Ted for short later. And he made a Christmas wish, and he made Ted come to life. Now the next morning, his parents freaked out, obviously, because it was a talking bear. That doesn't happen, ever. It doesn't make any sense. But eventually, Ted becomes really famous. He is on talk shows, gets all this publicity. But now we get into the real story. Now it's 30 years later, and Johnny and Ted live together in an apartment. It's all just, well, fun, really, throughout the entire movie. Now, this is a movie that you don't want your kids to see because it gets pretty vulgar and a lot of crude humor in it. But, like I said, it's still pretty fun. Now, your kids wouldn't get half the jokes. It's impossible. I mean, they even make references to celebrities that I don't even get. It's impossible to follow at all. But, alright, so as the story progresses, we start to meet his girlfriend. I don't remember her name, honestly. But it's played by Mila Kunis, so I can put up with it, I guess. I don't know. But hold on, I'm a little parched. Can someone get me a juice box? Anybody?
Juice box.
Juice box? Hey! If I don't get it myself. There it is. Alright, so. About that girlfriend. She starts to get worried because Ted's getting more attached to Johnny over time, and they don't want to separate. So at one point, she gives him a choice. Either her or the bear. Of course, he chooses her, so Ted has to move out. But when Ted moves out, he becomes all depressed, and of course, Johnny goes to visit Ted all the time. At some point, we get to the middle of the story where Johnny is invited to a party, and he has to go with his girlfriend, well, fiance, but. And their childhood hero, Flash Gordon, I don't know, he's like a quarterback or something, shows up at the party that Ted's at, and Johnny has to go. So he goes, and his fiance dumps him. So at this point, it's turned into kind of a comedy, and then a romance, and then now it's just sad. Now it's just sad and terrible, and you just want to cry. You just want to get some tissues or something. Yeah. But once we get past that part, it just starts getting funny again. As in they're back to what they're doing and everything. Then we get to the end of the story. In the end, Ted actually sympathizes with Johnny's fiance. And they become more friends than anything. And she finds Johnny, they get back together and everything, and it's all over. So, I recommend that. Power outage? I don't know. I think something happened in the background, who knows. But, I recommend that you go see Ted. Well, buy it now, because it's out of theaters. Because it is the best movie you will ever see, ever. As in, someday, when you grow up, and you have kids, and they grow up to be old enough to watch the movie, and they still have DVD players, hopefully, you give them the movie, and they watch it, and they watch it, and they watch it, and then they keep passing it on until the movie is so valuable. Stop. Bah! Just watch the movie.